Hello, my name is Ashley. Today I'm going to pick up my grapes and I'm going to make very delicious molasses. And I'm going to show you how you can do, how easy. Look at the grapes, how beautiful they are. They are already, this year, they ripe very quickly because the weather's so hot, in California, and they didn't grow too big, but we can definitely do good molasses with this. I picked up over here, so we're going to go inside and we're going to start to show you how you can do it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a blender and we're going to make a juice. And then we're going to put in a strainer so we can clean all the juice. I'm going to start. I'm just going to fill the machine. And I cleaned it as much as I could. Try to take the stems out. But it's okay if there is some. It's not going to hurt because we're going to strain and make it very, very clean. We're going to make all pure, clear, the juice, the liquid from the grape. There is black, there is red, there is green. It's all mixed because my garden, while I have it, I don't want it to go for waste. So that's what I'm going to do. Now we're going to juice this. I'm going to juice it and I'm going to come back. It's going to be too noisy. Now you see here, I just made it like a juice. So I'm going to put this in a strainer. All these grapes I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you what we are going to do. So I'm going to put it in a cheesecloth. And we're going to let all the delicious juice liquid to run. I have over here a strainer again and a pan. We're going to let it run and then we're going to put and cook this. So I'm going to do all of them and I will show you. All right, well, this is the last. Now you will see here, which I did part of it already. Squeeze them. There you go, this one, turn it off. So you put it in a cheesecloth and you have to make sure that it won't be any pulp or anything in the liquid, which I over here some, of course it does happen, it goes in. So later on what we have to do with the strainer. So you can put your hands gloves or you can do with hands. You have to squeeze them. You see how the liquid runs down? You just have to squeeze it. And then over here the bottom part, it's a little closer. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let this run. Because there is some pulp came out, what I'm going to do, we have to go one more time in this strainer, so we don't want anything. We just want completely clear liquid. You see over here. Now, I'm going to continue to do the rest, whatever left I'm going to squeeze. So what did I do? I put on the fire, on a stove, and it's going to start to boil, and then I'm going to put in a low heat. Even though it's a medium heat, it is, I can raise it, but I don't want anything to burn because it's full of sugar. It's very sweet. So I'm going to just lower it and let it cook, and then we have to take the foam, clean it up, and it's going to be reduced so it gets concentrated, just like we buy molasses from the market. But this will be homemade and very delicious. We don't have to put any sugar or anything. Just we're gonna reduce this to very, very little to be concentrated. All right, I'm gonna continue this, and this one I'm gonna let it cook, and then I will show you when it reaches half so you can see what's happening. All right. Now over here you see it. It's all done, the grapes. I squeeze them and I put them to cook. So this, like I said, it's gonna boil and it's gonna be half. I put it in a lower heat, so because we don't want them to burn fast. It's all sugar. Once in a while I have to mix it, and once of course it starts to boil, you know that it's gonna start to collect foam, we have to clean it. So I'm gonna let it go this way and we're gonna see how it's gonna be. This is gonna be very delicious molasses. It's a homemade, and you're gonna see how good it's gonna turn. I can't wait to finish it up. We had such a beautiful, delicious grapes, so much that I decided to do this, and hopefully if you have a grape, you'll do the same thing. You will enjoy this way. All right, we'll be back. All right, now I'm gonna show you that how much it was the molasses. It went plenty down that you see here. Now you'll see over here, we have to clean the foam, and I just took, and I think it's done because I just took a little bit out. Still it's hot. Once it gets cold, when you put your finger like this, it should not stick together very quickly. It should stay that way, but still it's hot, it's getting together. But once I leave it to dry, to get cooler, which like over here, I tasted few times, it's pretty much like you can scrape it. This is how it should be. We have to, I'm gonna clean the little bit the rest of the foams, and then I think I'm gonna turn this off. This is almost like one pot, and it will be, I'm sure, one full jar of molasses. Now this molasses, you can use it for so many things. It's a homemade, no preservative, no nothing. You can eat even with pancake. We have few delicious dessert that we make, and whenever I have the time, I'm gonna make you, so you'll see it. Now, I'm gonna turn this off. I think I'm gonna let it cool. And then we're gonna put it in a clean jar. Now this one's getting cold. I think it looks very, very nice. And when I clean it, it should like, you should see how it's dripping. It's not like dripping like water. Let's go in the corner. When you see it's holding and it's coming heavy, it means it's perfectly done. You don't want to make more thicker, otherwise it will be just like a jam or jelly. So this is the way it should be. When you hold this, you should see how it's dripping. This is the way it should be. So I think it's done. I'm just gonna clean more foams, the foams, and then I'm gonna fill it in the jar. I can feel a little bit hot from the dish, but when you do this like this, and if it stays open, that means it's good. And I think even the taste is good. So, I hope when you have grapes in your yard, pick them up and make it, and it will be very delicious. Like I said, when you make pancake or even with peanut butter, you can eat, you can spread it like a jam jelly. It's very, very tasty. It's all natural. It's all grape juice it is. It's a healthy dish it is. All right. Well, I want to thank you for watching. And next time I'm going to do something good dessert with this. Sweet and something to eat for breakfast. I will come back another time. Keep watching my videos and you see so many variety things. You will love it. I thank you again for all the supporters and whoever is watching. Please subscribe and like, and I thank you again. Until next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this channel. I want to thank to all my patrons on patreon.com for their support to make my channel possible. Thank you.